August 28, 2000, Sam, with the crew of 5, 56 miles off the northeast coast of Queensland, Australia, dropped the anchor in the calm night. But unfortunate for them, as they were there to fish on the rented boat to provide for their families, all in sudden caught up in the wild storm. Now everything became extremely challenging for them, so they decided to stop everything and go down in the boat on the lower deck and wait for the storm to end, then continue their work to catch fish. Having the responsibility and safety of everything, Sam and Michael decided to make sure everything is secure. They won't lose anything important on the boat. They decided to secure the area of the boat on the upper deck. Waves became aggressive until, without any harness, it became impossible to stay on the open boat. They might fall into the ocean. If you know, Australia is famous for deadly crocs, sharks, and there is one of the story I have told about Sean Blower, who was tragically eaten alive by the saltwater crocodile. You can find on my YouTube channel or TikTok channel. It is one of the most tragic incidents occurred back in 2003 in River Finis. Go back and check it out. Back to the story. On the boat, Sam somehow grabbed a line attached to the boat, and even though the boat was literally flying over and falling into the ocean by the turbulence and the wave currents, he was saved. But on the other hand, Michael, who was on the other side of the deck, lost his grip and fell into the ocean and disappeared in seconds. Sam decided to yell, scream, and alerted the rest of the crew who was inside the boat. But, of course, there was no way to find Michael in that stormy night. With no choice, they informed the police. Storm was gone and immediate search was launched till the next day. But there was no any sign of Michael to show up. With deep sorrow, search had to call off, believing he must have been drowned. The challenging decision where they needed to decide to either get back or stay in the ocean and finish their work. The reason behind was they rented the boat with extremely tight financial capacity. If they go back without completing the work, they might come under death. And if they continue their work, they feel bad losing their friend, but keeping work with no respect. But the decision was made with alternative thought. What if we keep working and finish our task, and at the same time, at least Michael's body could be recovered or discovered, or know what exactly happened with Michael? I mean, who knows? So they started work, got plenty of fish, and came back and sold the fish in the market. Later, Sam got a call from the factory. They sold fish. Go back to the factory, as they also called the police. It was about the news that would haunt Sam for the rest of his life and the rest of the members' lives forever. Among those fish they captured, there was a 6 feet big codfish. As usual, when the factory cut the fish, one of the workers saw the human head in the belly of the fish, dismembered but still recognizable. It turned out when Michael fell into the ocean, hundreds of the crocs and sharks were there, and Michael was eaten alive by those deadly reptiles and sharks and fish, and somehow his head swollen by this codfish they captured. They never knew, based on their pure intention to work and at the same time to know about Michael, what exactly happened with him just came true.